Clink and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week from the Boris Karloff division at Car Talk Plaza. Did Boris Karloff talk like that? Boris Karloff.
What a guy he was. Why are we here anyway?
Well, it's almost Halloween again, right?
Of course.
And I always look forward to Halloween around here.
Why?
You know why?
No.
You don't know why.
I said why, didn't I?
Why?
Why? I don't know why. Halloween
Because you're the only person I know who looks less scary when wearing a mask.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. You ever wonder why kids don't come to your house and trick-or-treat ever since you started handing out the candy?
I answer the door, they run away. That's too bad. Hey, I have here a bunch of little snippets, I guess we'll call them. A lot of mail here, a lot of little items that we haven't discussed for a long time. I got a note from William C. Mertz from Meshoppen, Pennsylvania. It says, "Dear Click and Clack, this is the last time you will hear from me." I'm going to read that every week just to make him crazy. And here's a note from who? Ansel Wolf. Sometime back, one of you said that memories are the only paradise from which man cannot be driven. I was struck by the beauty and profundity of that phrase and immediately assumed that neither of you had thought it up.
Well, it's true.
Thank you, Ansel. My question is, 1, do you know the source of that quote? And B, will you tell me? I ask part B because you're from Cambridge, and once I was in Cambridge and asked someone if he knew where a certain street was, and he said yes and walked away. Well, yes, of course I know the source of that.
You do?
Yes.
What is it?
Goethe. Yes.
Really?
Memories are the only paradise from which man cannot be driven.
I think I vaguely recall that.
Yeah.
Was that from Goethe 1 or Goethe 2? Which Goethe course did you take?
It was H104.
There you go. Anyway, if you'd like to talk to us, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Greg calling from Troy, Maine. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great, Greg.
Troy, Maine.
So I got a problem with a clunk in my front end of my truck.
Yeah, Clunk. Let me see if that's on the list. I happen to have here the official, did you ever see this? Ford, the Ford Motor Company of this country.
Greg doesn't have a Ford.
Wait a minute, Greg. The Ford Motor Company actually publishes an official list of sounds. Did you ever see this? And what'd you say you have? A clunk?
Well, actually, it's either a clunk or actually more like a tunk.
Well, according to them, it's either a clunk or a thump.
Well,
And it is defined as, let me see if it fits this definition, heavy metal-to-metal sound like a hammer striking steel. Is that what you have?
Well, it's not like a hammer striking.
No, that's a poor description. A hammer striking steel is a clink.
No, we have clink. A clink.
Or a clank.
They don't have clink or clank. We have
Are we
clunk.
clink and clank?
We have clunk and we have thump.
So, Greg, what kind of a Chevy do you have?
No, it's a Dodge Ram 50 pickup. You know, one of those Mitsubishis in disguise.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, we know all about those.
Okay. You go down the road
Yeah.
and you pull away from a toll booth and you get this kind of like delayed tunk or clunk.
Just one time?
Well, yeah, every time you start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it coming from the front, the middle,
Yeah,
or the
it seems
back?
like on the front end, but it's kind of hard to tell. But it's like you can tell when you kind of go over frost heaves or potholes or things like that. 'Cause that's when it happens too.
Right. It'll happen any time the shock absorber moves, because what it is the shock absorber is binding. Okay.
Binding, huh?
Yeah.
Because I took it to the dealer, you know, and they put it up on the lift, and they said, they couldn't see anything.
Well, that's good that they couldn't see anything.
They
Because
won't see anything because, I mean, first of all, if it is in fact the shock, you've taken all the weight off the shock when you put the thing up on the lift.
Well, more than that, however, they can't see anything because they'd have to have X-ray vision to see what's going on, because what's going on is
inside
going on
the shock.
Inside.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't do it anymore. Is that right?
No, it doesn't. It's done it again. Matter of fact, almost as soon as I got it out of there. And also, it does it if you have the wheel turned all the way over, steering wheel turned all the way over, and you back up, you'll get this tunk, too.
has to be turned all the way over.
Well, it seems to do it when you do that. Or if you go forward and stop, it goes tunk, and then it has to go backwards.
Right.
And it goes
Just at the last instant before the thing does its complete nosing. When you come to a stop, you'll notice that the bumper, just at the last instant, does this thing called a little nosedive. It just dips a little bit closer to the pavement. That's when you hear the thunk, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
And you'll hear it oftentimes when you take off from a dead stop. Just the first inch that you move, you get that little lunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should be able to reproduce the sound, not by putting it on the lift, but by leaving it on the ground and pushing down as hard as they can on the bumper. Like, you got a 300-pound mother-in-law?
Well, geez, I don't know if...
Do you have 250-pound mothers-in-law?
I leaned up and down. I pushed up and down.
Are you 300 pounds?
Will you leave the guy alone?
Hey, listen. Anyway, I tried bouncing it up and down on the fender. I'm pushing up and down. I couldn't make it to make any noise.
Suggest to them that it's the shock.
Okay.
Have them replace them, and the noise will go away.
Okay. Is it dangerous at all, or
No.
it just makes noise?
It's only dangerous because you'll be thinking about it so much that you're going to drive off the road.
Yeah, I worry a lot.
I know. I can tell that.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't even hear this. If you heard my brother's car, you'd say, "Oh." Have him replace that one shock, and the noise will go away.
Okay.
And then do the other one for good measure.
Yeah, just keep things in balance.
Right.
Yeah.
See you later.
Okay, thanks so much, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good luck, Greg.
Bye-bye now.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Bernie and Rollie, two of us on the phone from Medina, Ohio, in WKSU territory.
Which one are you, Bernie or Rollie?
I'm Bernie.
I'm Rollie, but
Hi,
I'm
guys.
too embarrassed to talk, so she's going to talk.
Is it Riley or Rollie?
Rollie.
Like Roland.
Yeah, that's
Like
what it's
Rollie
short
Fingers.
For. That's what it's short for. You got it, Rollie Fingers.
Rollie Fingers.
Remember Rollie Fingers?
I
sure
always
do.
thought that was a great name for a football player.
Actually, I always admired his mustache. Rollie Fingers had the best handlebar.
I got one.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh, with the name, I guess you'd have to.
I do.
Comes with the name. Anyway, what's up, guys?
Well, I want to tell this story because we moved out here about 6 months ago into the country, and we decided to go. We have 3 cars, over 100,000 miles each. We decided we needed to go out and get a car, so we went down to the local dealership about 3 miles away. And we go in, and we ask if we could take the car for a ride. He says yes, puts on the license plate, says, I have someone else. I've got to go. Goes back into the dealership.
And you stole the car.
Rollie's driving, and he backs into the light pole.
Okay, so you smash up this poor guy's car. What kind of a car was it?
Well, it wasn't smashed up. It was just a little...
Yeah, minor
in the-
inconvenience.
That's
in the
your
bumper.
side of the story.
No, really.
Yeah.
Let me tell you though. So we nobody sees this, right?
Right.
We go back in. We wait 20 minutes on the way in. Say, are we going to talk about this? Well, of course we're going to tell him. We're honest folks. We wait for 20 minutes for this guy finally to come back to us and say, we had this little accident in your car.
Uh-huh.
So we go through all of this. He runs out and looks. It's a small dent in the car. We go back and we're talking about the price of a new car. And we said we really need to think about it. This was the first day, but we were real interested in the car. And then they told us that we had to pay the damage because first they said they had no insurance. Then they told us it was a $500 deductible. So we said, well, you send us the policy, and that says that the customer is responsible. Send us a copy of your insurance policy since you're
Very
expecting
good.
us to pay.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
And all this was done on good terms.
Yeah,
Is that
we
right?
were customers. We wanted a car. We have since
Sure.
bought a car, the
was
same
on-
car somewhere else.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Honda
else.
Civic.
Yeah, so tell us more. What happened?
Well, so then we go, and 2 days later, they started calling Rollie. First, there was a call at home. They left a message. Then they called him at work twice and got real. Rollie's a very gentle person, and I
can
understand
tell
when
that.
people in his office, he got so upset he was yelling on the phone.
Insurance companies do that to you, don't they?
Well, this was the dealership that was calling, right?
No, this was just the car dealer.
Right.
Oh.
This
This
was
is
the
still the
dealership.
car dealer.
Now, they obviously had done the estimate because they repair them right there. So they gave
No, the estimate is about $350.
Okay,
And
$350.
so now they've sent us from the comptroller after Rollie calmed them down and said, look, we were customers. We came in. This happened. We didn't, we told you we did this, whatever. So now the comptroller has written a letter, which we received last Monday, saying now they have insurance that has a $1,000 deductible. That's gone up. And they want to know how we're going to do this.
I would tell them, I hate to cut you short.
That's good.
I would tell them to drop dead. And I'll tell you, what if you had taken the car out and you had driven into a tree with it and totaled the car?
Yeah.
Right? They would have said, "You all right?"
No, they would have said you owe us $500 deductible.
No, and you would have you made no such agreement in advance.
right,
Did you
that's
sign
right.
anything when you got in the
No,
car?
no.
Did you agree to pay anything?
No.
You're off the hook.
You're absolutely off the hook.
As your free legal advisor.
Right.
I'm
Absolutely.
advising you to tell him to drop dead, and moreover, tell him you already bought the car from somebody else, and you'll no longer do business with them.
All right.
I agree with my brother. It's the first time in a month that I've agreed with him. Tell him to drop dead.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Bernie.
bud.
Thank you,
See-
Rollie.
see
You
you
guys
later.
are great.
See you later.
They'll be in jail in 2 days.
Talk about stupid, though. I mean, the guys, they know they're not going to get the money anyway, and they think it's worth a lousy $300. Don't
No, I
forget,
mean,
half of that is the profit they're going to make on doing the work themselves.
No. Well, that's acceptable. I mean, but if you had agreed in advance to pay the damage, I could understand
Of
that.
course
But if
not.
you
That's
didn't-
a cost of doing business. Of course it's going to happen once in a while that someone bangs up your car.
Yeah, I mean, think how many times Fred Glass has driven into my door at the garage. But every time he comes in, I do a $50 brake job on his car. He backs out and does $300 worth of damage to the door.
Yeah, but at least now you have a monument
I
there.
sent him to Midas now. Fred, if you need brake work, go to Midas.
Here's $50. Go to Midas.
I did. I bought him 3 gift certificates. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, it's Chella from Phoenix.
Who?
Chella,
Chella.
Chella. Yeah, like Chella. Everybody always thinks it's Italian, but it's Spanish.
Chella.
Chella. And where are you from again?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Chella Luna Midsummer.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to talk to you guys. I listen to you. all
Yeah,
the
me
time.
too. I've never spoken to someone named Chella before.
Now you have.
I'm excited.
So what's going on, Chella?
Well, I have a problem that's about 6 months old, and I'm just cheap, so I don't want to get it fixed. About 6 months ago, I was driving my '93 Saturn down the road, and the master cylinder went out. And I called my husband and said, should I try to drive this to get it fixed, or should I call a tow truck? And he said, well, whatever you want. So I drove it.
Wait a minute, hon. Let me check and see if your life insurance policy's paid up.
It wasn't smart. It wasn't a smart thing to do. I understand that. I drove it to the dealership to try to get it fixed, and
Well, you drove it to the dealership with 0 brakes?
I'm sorry. No, the master cylinder of my clutch went out.
Clutch
Oh,
master
Yeah,
cylinder.
Explain these things.
That's better.
But
So how did you do it? How did you get there?
Well, I'm cramming the thing into third gear, and I destroyed my third gear basically.
Great. That's good.
Yeah. Well, so I've been driving the car for 6 months with no third gear. And my husband is not happy about this. He says it's going to ruin the whole car. Now, what I just shift, from first to second to fourth.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, the only bad thing is the reason you no longer have third is you probably sheared off the synchronizers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're floating around in there. And they're inevitably going to chew up the rest of the transmission.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to say that.
Yeah. Well, how many...
But, I mean, you don't have to get it fixed. Really. You can just take the pieces out. No, really, that's really what you want to do. Your husband is wrong. Not using third gear ain't going to do anything to the car.
No.
I mean, come on.
Whatever it does will pale in comparison to what you've already done.
Yeah, and what you're doing, if you stay in second just a little bit longer than
Right.
you normally would have,
That's
which
what I
I'm
do.
sure you do, because
Yeah.
you sound like you got the situation well under control, and then you zonk it into fourth, it's perfectly fine. There's no reason in the world that you ever needed third in the first place.
Oh,
You might
yay.
wonder why did they even put it there.
If you really are serious about driving it without third gear,
Uh-huh.
I would take it to a shop and have them flush out the transmission.
Flush out.
Drain it out and then flush it out and try to get as many pieces out as they can.
Yeah, and they'll stick a little magnet in there, and they'll try to get
some
out
of the
whatever
pieces
they
are
can
brass, and they're not going to be attracted to the magnet. So.
get. Brass is really?
I don't
You
know.
never told me that. I don't. Really? Oh, that's why you always used to use that stick with the chewing gum on it?
That's it.
Oh, my God.
You told me it was a brass magnet. You lied to me.
Sorry, Tommy. By the way, if it ever happens to you again or anyone else, there is a better way to drive the car
Yeah.
so that you don't wreck the transmission.
How's that?
Well, you would start. I would put the thing in second gear with the engine off, and start the car, and with the thing in gear, obviously, and it will start to move. and before you get much beyond, say, 20 miles an hour, I would then shift it into third. And you can do that if you apply some small amount of pressure to the shifter and try to ease it into the synchros.
And play around with the accelerator pedal so you're matching the speed of one side of the transmission with the speed of the other.
And then once you get into third gear, for example, I would leave it there and don't try to shift anymore. And then if you come to a stop,
use the key.
You would turn the key off.
No kidding.
If you practice it and you're not nervous, you can actually upshift and even downshift the car. Except the shifts are all made at much lower speeds than you would ordinarily make them.
Okay.
Yeah, if you really want to learn how to do this, rent a car for the weekend.
I learned on my brother's car.
my brother learns on all the customers' cars. I always wanted to try this, and you can get quite.
Well, that's how I know so much about your Saturn.
I shouldn't admit this, but you can get quite good at it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Chella Luna Mezumare.
I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Tommy, are you ready for this week's Puzzler Hints?
Where am I? Who are you?
Oh, see what I've got to deal with? Okay, here's your first hint.
Yeah.
When we first opened our garage, in the interest of customer service, we made our motto, blank is always right.
Vinny Gumbat's the loan shark is always right.
No, the customer. The
customer is always right.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's your second hint.
Yeah.
After your 14th marriage, you swore you would never again walk down what?
That's easy. I would never again walk downstairs to take out the garbage, because that's when they always lock the door and I couldn't get back in.
No, I was looking for aisle, down the aisle.
Talking about, whenever he hears us say it, this is NPR.
Support for Car Talk and the following message come from Pep Boys. Imagine what 1 million auto parts look like. Hundreds of batteries, spark plugs, brake pads, fuel injectors, and lots of tires all stacked up high to the ceiling. This is not just some DIY mechanic's dream. It's here today at Pep Boys. The Pep Boys pros have extensive training and can find the right part to fit just about any car on the road. Need advice and tips on installation? The Pep Boy pros are here to help.
Dr. Larry Nassar abused his patients for decades.
I do remember telling the nurse, what if everyone thinks I'm lying?
Believed, a new podcast from Michigan Radio and NPR, looks at how a team of women put one of the worst serial sexual abusers behind bars.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Clink and Clank, the Tappet Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. Okay, here it is. I brought this old puzzler back because it's a perfect lead-in for the new puzzler that's coming up later in the show.
You drew a blank last week. How you had nothing else to do? You had to pull out old ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, anyway, here it is.
This is a good one.
It's a beauty.
And if it leads into something a hell of a lot better, that's even better.
I didn't say that was going to happen. Anyway, here it is. A girl and her mother are out shopping in a store,
Yeah.
And they overhear a conversation between a customer and a salesperson in the next aisle. The customer asks, how much does one cost? The answer is 99 cents. Okay, how about 12? Asks the customer. Oh, that'll be $1.98. Okay, in that case, I'll take 128.
And he says that'll be $2.97 plus
the question
tax
is,
and gratuity.
Of course, what kind of a store are they in, and what is the person buying? Well, it's not obvious because there really is only one thing that you could buy.
I think there's only one. It would be interesting if there were two answers to this puzzler.
Well, I don't think so. The only thing that works for me, it only works if the answer is
Two.
house numbers.
Sure.
They're in a hardware store or some such store.
And they live at 128 Blueview Terrace.
So you're buying 128 for the cost of three things because you're buying three things. You're buying number 1, number 2, and a number 8. Wow. Anyway, do we have a winner?
Yeah. Barry Ransom from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Wow.
And for having his answer selected at random from the dumpster full of correct answers that we got, Barry's going to get a $25 gift certificate to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com. And with that gift certificate, he can get our CD collection called Car Talk Cartoons, the Car Talk Compendium of disrespectful car songs. Isn't that nice?
It is. And they're all songs about lousy cars or related subjects.
Yeah, like lousy mechanics, lousy drivers, lousy car show hosts. If you want a copy, Barry, or anyone else wants a copy, they can go to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com. Boy, that was shameless advertising we just did.
Good, too. Anyway,
Great.
we'll have that brand new puzzler coming up in the third half of the show today, so don't bail out on us yet. If you have a question about your car or anything else for that matter, give us a call. The number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 18-88-22-78-25-5. That ought to confuse them for a while. Like car talk.
Isn't it interesting how complicated it is when you say it that way? 18, 88, 22.
Well, we're not conditioned to hear phone numbers like in Europe they do.
Yeah.
We got the 3s and the 4s in this country.
You've been giving up on the double business, the double, triple stuff.
It's coming. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hey, guys. My name's Danush. I'm from Crestone, Colorado.
Danush?
Dinesh. Yeah. I know Dinesh, but I don't know Danush.
You know Dinesh.
D-I-N?
It's D-A-N-U-S-H.
Danush.
Danush. From whence does Danush come?
Danush comes from, it's actually Polish for Daniel.
No kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, we should have known that. Danush.
My dad actually grew up in a little Polish neighborhood outside of Detroit.
Like Stashu.
Like Stasiu, yes.
Right, you're not really Polish. You just have a Polish name.
I have a Polish name. I know about 3 words in Polish, and that's about it.
One of them's Danush.
Yeah.
How about Nostrovia? I know that one.
Nostrovia, yes.
Yeah, I know that one.
You use that one a
Listen,
lot.
don't step in the Nostrovia.
My father-in-law teaches me most words that I can't say on the air.
So where are you from, Danush?
I'm actually living in a little town in Colorado right now called Crestone. And I'm from Woods Hole, Massachusetts, though, actually, Woods Hole in Cape Cod.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And what brought you to Crestone?
Well,
His
I'm
whale
doing-
research.
I'm doing an alternative construction. I'm building an alternative house, like passive solar, and it's made out of straw bales. Have you guys ever heard of that?
It's made out of straw bales?
Yes.
I thought an alternative house was like an 81 Chevy. That's the alternative house I've usually lived in.
That's an alternative septic tank out here.
Well, that's interesting. Hay bales. I mean, this is like a retro house.
Yes, yes.
You're going back like a couple of 100 years.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Trying to live like the pioneers did in Colorado.
Good.
So are you finished with your construction, or are you just begun it?
I'm actually just about to wrap it up.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. So that's what brought me out.
Don't smoke. Don't smoke.
Yeah, don't cook.
Right.
No open fires.
And no romantic candlelight dinners.
No.
Anyway,
So
what did you call us?
What's
So
up,
anyway,
Stashu?
I'm calling because of a car. I do have a car problem. I have a 1980 4-wheel drive Subaru wagon.
Yep.
And my friend's ex-girlfriend was moving out of Aspen, Colorado, and she had this car, and she didn't want it anymore, so she gave me this thing. So I drove it back, and it seemed fine. But the clutch was a little funny, so my friend and I and my girlfriend drove out to California with it, and we drove to San Francisco. So
that finished the
What,
clutch.
to fix the clutch? You thought that breaking it in would do it?
yeah. But we drove it to San Francisco, and we realized on the way out there that when the car heated up, the clutch would start slipping. But if we let it cool overnight or cool for a little while, the clutch would catch fine and be absolutely like brand new.
And you made it back from San Francisco
I
to
did.
Crestone, Colorado.
Yeah, but I didn't have to push it that much. But
Does the clutch pedal feel any differently when it's beginning to slip? Aside from the fact that
I'm working on that too, but I don't like it.
I haven't noticed any difference, to tell you the truth. There might be, but I haven't noticed any difference.
We're both independently working on hydraulics.
Oh, not I.
You're not working on hydraulics.
This car, I believe, has
Cable?
a cable clutch.
Oh,
Okay.
This vehicle has a cable clutch.
in
Is
which
that true?
case I can now say, since I knew that I had no idea what's causing this, that we have no idea what's causing.
Well, no, I believe an 80 Subaru has a clutch cable.
Well, if that's true, I suppose. How about this?
Go ahead. I'm open to anything because I have what?
No clue. Here, how's this? The cable is all frayed and chewed up, and it's ready to break any minute.
Sounds bogus.
Wait
right
a
there.
minute.
Don't
So
forget, they drove it to California.
I understand. So it's hanging on by several threads, but it's not broken yet. However, as we know, as things heat up, what? They expand. So the cable gets longer.
Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. This is bad.
The cable gets longer,
and
it starts to sneak into the passenger compartment and wrap itself around his leg.
Well, I think we have to attack...
I have no idea.
We have to attack the original premise, which is that the clutch is slipping. How do you know it's slipping?
Well, because when it first goes, I put it in first gear and it starts rolling and it's fine and it goes, and then 15, 20 minutes later, I put it into gear and it goes, and the car doesn't go anywhere.
Well, one of the things that can keep a clutch from slipping during the first few minutes of operation is moisture on the clutch.
Okay.
Because it'll actually act as a just like your brakes grab when they're wet. This can happen too if there's a little moisture on the clutch.
So have you noticed any difference on wet days?
There is no difference.
I didn't think so. Really. Well, the only other thing that comes to mind is that the release bearing is binding on the collar.
This sounds better.
It does. And I always throw out words that the caller doesn't understand, and you'll get rid of them.
Binding on the collar.
So that the clutch, when it heats up, is not releasing.
It's not releasing.
And it's tantamount to your riding the clutch.
Okay.
Which would be the same
as the cable wrapping around your leg.
As the cable stretching. It would be the same.
Okay.
No, the cable isn't stretching.
Yeah.
But I think what you need, the solution here, is to put a new clutch in.
Just put a new clutch in there.
New clutch, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could verify this, because when it starts to slip, if you could get someone to look at the release bearing, which might be visible.
Well, you might be able to just yank up on the pedal and get it to not slip.
Ooh.
Oh,
Try that.
Okay. I haven't tried that yet.
Well, you don't have to reach way down there. Just reach down and grab that cable that's wrapped around your ankle and pull on it.
While I'm driving or
while you're driving.
Tie a rope around the clutch pedal so you can yank on the thing. But but the solution, I believe, is a new release bearing. But if you're going to do that, you might as well put a new clutch in because you've done all the same labor.
Okay.
Good luck, Danush.
Thanks a lot.
It's been a pleasure.
Salutations, comrades. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-CAR Talk or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Michaela. I'm from Portland.
Michaela.
How are you?
Do you spell it with the diphthong?
Diphthong.
A-E-L-A?
A-E, that's correct.
Is that a diphthong?
Diphthong?
I don't know.
I don't even know thongs.
Where are you from?
From Portland.
Oregon?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I have a 1991 Toyota Camry and am planning a road trip with my siblings. But the catch is that the Camry has 275,000 miles on it.
Don't take it.
No.
Next question.
No.
Our plan is to drive as far south as possible before it self-destructs.
Like what?
Oh, you mean to Tierra del Fuego?
Yes, exactly.
So that's your destination, Tierra del Fuego.
Our destination, right, Tierra del Fuego. What we'd like to know is what we should take in our repair kit.
Wait a minute. Who are the siblings?
My brother Brendan, who's 21, my sister Alyssa, who's 22, and my brother Tavish, who's 19.
Oh, you know what?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, you're the old lady of the crowd.
Yes.
Old lady. And you all speak Spanish?
Yes, we do.
Well, you know...
So who came up with this idea?
We were sitting around, and we don't even take the car on
I
short
want to
trips.
have dinner at your house. Because you guys talk about some interesting stuff.
Sunday nights, come over any
Sunday night, huh?
We'd love to have you. No, well, we thought, we're tired of being scared that it's going to blow up, just on short trips, like 2 or 3 hour trips. So we might as well just all pile in and see how far it'll go.
You're going to be really ticked if you make it only as far as Salt Lake City. that would be rather unromantic. I'd try with Salt Lake City. But go ahead.
No, you could make it a long way. You might make it all the way.
The car has great potential. It has been in, 3 accidents. It's been stolen and returned twice, and somehow through it all, it just kind of keeps running. So
yeah. One of those cars.
Well, there's something to be said for a car that's tried and true. And
Yes.
the fact that it's gone 275,000 miles, to me, means it could go another 50,000. It's broken in. It's proven itself.
It has.
Would you
proven
want to take a
itself.
brand new car which you didn't know anything about?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I tell you, if it were I, and I were going to do this, I would go in my Dodge Dart before I'd go in anything.
Yep.
We were trying to get you to go in the Dodge Dart, but the junkyard wouldn't give us a 2-for-1 deal.
So what do you think we should take?
Okay, so which season of the year, or which seasons of the, you'll hit all the seasons if you make it.
Right. We're planning to do this over our winter holiday. And the idea is as far and as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're sure to blow it up by Salt Lake City with that strategy.
Well, why do you want to bring anything?
Well, we thought there's a certain level of mechanical problems that would occur that would stop the trip. Like the engine explodes, trip's over.
Yeah, but,
Right.
but you don't want to be stopped by little stuff.
Right. So I'm thinking along the lines of, like something like duct tape.
I think you make sure that it has
duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape is a must. But I would make sure the car has good brakes because you don't want to die.
Yeah, right.
And I would also make sure that the ball joints and tie rod ends are okay.
Okay.
But other than making the car, I would do the bare minimum to make the car safe, and whatever else happens. That's part of the adventure.
Right.
I think. Yeah. And
if you want to bring something just to make you feel good, I would say 1 roll of duct tape.
Okay.
A pair of vice grips.
a round of ammunition.
And one of those flippy screwdrivers that has a flat blade on one side and a Phillips blade on the other. And that's it.
And water.
That sounds good.
And you might want to bring one of those cell phones that works anywhere, and I mean anywhere. And obviously, credit cards and the like. And the only other thing I would bring along would be those space blankets.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Those
good.
are good.
Yeah, I mean,
Those are good.
God only knows where you could get stuck.
Yeah.
Have your parents pleaded with you guys not to do this, or are they in favor of it?
Well, we've only briefly discussed it with my mother. I have a feeling she'll have a few more concerns, but
Oh, she won't like the idea at all. But you're going to have to tell her to bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, tell her you're adults and you have. Don't. Never mind. Don't. I wouldn't take that approach. But
tell her you wouldn't be crazy if it wasn't for her.
There you go. Well, we are dying to hear how you do.
Yes, definitely. Well, we were thinking we might try to call you from the road in case we have any,
Well, that would be great. We could do a little website feature on you if you want us to. Send us pictures.
Yeah, my brother is he's studying multimedia and web design, so he was talking about bringing a digital camera, and we could do a little video too.
Perfect.
Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You can take the pictures and email them to us.
Yeah.
And we'll put them up on our site. Here's where Michaela got eaten by the Gila monster. or some such thing,
Here's where Brendan fell into the quicksand.
Here's a picture of a bunch of hats and ropes.
Here's where we threw Tavish into the Amazon. Yeah, Brendan has a bet that we drove back and forth to Mexico 8 times because our family lived on site at an orphanage in southern Mexico. And on that trip, our car broke down twice in the same town, the witch capital of Latin America. It's this town called Catemaco. So there are bets being placed that the car, if it's going to catch on fire or anything bad will happen.
Really? That's where it's going to happen?
Yep.
Well, you definitely have to send us a photo from there. And you guys sound like a fun bunch.
Well, you can come over for dinner anytime with my dad.
Okay.
See you, Michaela.
I got some great ideas for trips.
Thanks.
Keep us
Thanks for
posted.
calling, Michaela.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, look, before we get to the new puzzler, we have to give our stations a minute to identify themselves.
Minute. Jeez. I don't want to cause any trouble. I mean, I don't complain or anything, right?
Oh, no.
But does it really take a whole minute to identify the station? I mean, a minute, 4 letters. Takes 4 seconds.
No, I mean, the ID takes like 5 seconds. But then if the stations talk really fast, they can cram most of the other car talk disclaimers and distancing statements into the other 55 seconds.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with a brand new puzzler and more of your calls in just a minute.
Now that you got me, little darling, you don't want me. That's okay, baby, I don't mind getting stuck. I can shift my gears and roll on out of here like a 40 Willie's pickup truck. Yeah, I'm in 4-wheel drive, going for solid ground. There's no way now you're ever gonna hold me down. Well, I may not move that quick enough to stay alive. Rolling in 4-wheel drive.
And even though the three little pigs wish the big bad wolf would blow down our broadcast tower whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.
Yo, I'm Stretch Armstrong.
My name is Bobito Garcia. Together we are the host of What's Good.
This week on the show, Ad Rock and Mike D of the Beastie Boys.
Chicka, chick, 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 chick.
The first time we played a show and we're so excited, we all wear Puma suits and do-rags. I don't understand how we did not get killed that night. I really don't.
We're trying to get through the crowd, and there's all these dudes calling us Menudo.
Listen and subscribe now.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new Puzzler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been looking forward to this because I want to know just what is it that required
a segue,
a
lead-in?
A lead-in,
like
the house number.
I hate to build anything up because it can only lead to a letdown.
Trouble, yeah.
Yeah. And I know after I state this puzzler, I just can't hear it now. I can hear, Gus. I can hear it.
Well, usually you deserve it. My job here is to tell the truth.
Keep everything on the straight and narrow.
Keep everything on the straight and narrow, and make sure that you don't go off half-cocked with some cock and bull story about things that don't make sense.
Yeah, but if you expose me every time, they're going to throw us off the air.
They're going to throw us off the air anyway.
Well, here it is.
Yeah.
You remember last week's puzzle?
Of course,
was about house numbers.
Yeah.
Well, so is this week's.
Oh.
Okay, except with a little twist. A man is waiting in line at a hardware store to buy letters that make up the number of his house. You know, for example,
THREE.
There you go. But by luck, there were three other guys ahead of him in line, all doing the same thing. Okay.
Do I need a pencil for this?
Get a pencil.
Get the pencil.
The first guy buys the number 1, O-N-E.
O-N-E.
And he pays $2.
Oh.
The next guy buys the number 2, and he pays $3.
Rip off. Yeah.
The third guy buys the number 11, and he pays $5. You with me?
I'm with you, and I got the answer already.
This guy, our protagonist here in this little drama,
I got it.
Okay, is buying the number 12.
How much does he pay is the question, right?
What does he pay? Exactly.
I would suggest he go to the other hardware store and he would only pay $1.98.
Well, but they're not buying numbers; they're buying letters.
I understand, but he can save a lot of money by buying numbers instead of.
Oh, you think so? And tell his wife he misunderstood the instructions.
He misunderstood.
He's going to get a dope slap.
Pocket the money. That's good, man.
Now,
I like it.
If you think you know the answer, write it on the deed for a centrally located 2-bedroom floor through with eat-in kitchen, granite countertops, central air, and off-street parking, downtown Boston, and send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our Fair City.
Matt 02238. Or, of course, you can email your answer from cartalk.com. If you'd like to call us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is David in Los Angeles.
Hi, David.
What's up?
I have a Mercedes-Benz 240D, which I bought new and have loved ever since I bought it.
Did you enter our puzzler contest when the question was, why would anyone in his right mind buy a Mercedes diesel? Do you remember that one?
No, I know all my friends say this too. My wife hates it because it doesn't go fast, but I like the car. It runs well, it gives me little trouble, and it doesn't use much fuel.
Anyway, David, what's up? Tell us why you called.
I travel back and forth from California to New Mexico, and when doing that, I put the car in cruise control, set it up to about 65 miles an hour, and just leave it there and tuck my feet under the seat. It's a lot more comfortable.
Do you meditate while you're going?
No, just kind of drift.
Yeah, got it.
What I've noticed, I've noticed this effect for years, but I never quite figured out what it was until this last trip back from New Mexico, and that is this, that every once in a while, the throttle, I take my shoes off and I rest my bare foot on the accelerator pedal.
Do you drive naked or you just take your shoes off?
This sounds This sounds pretty good. Do they serve meals on this flight or what?
Well, with so little power, I don't run the air conditioning very much, so I do take my shirt off. Every once in a while, there's a definite sudden change in the throttle or the accelerator pedal position.
Yeah.
And so I took it into Mercedes service and said, listen, there's a problem every once in a while. This pedal jumps, and would you take a look at it?
While you're in cruise control.
While in cruise control. It isn't noticeable on the speedometer as a change in speed, and you can't even feel the car change because it happens very quickly, but there's definite movement of the throttle linkage.
Yeah.
So they said, oh, sure, we'll fix that, no problem, $750. We'll just replace the servo mechanism and the controller.
Isn't that like they didn't ask any questions?
No.
They didn't tell you that you were crazy. They said, you've noticed it? Then that's good enough for us. And who knows? We've never heard of anything as wacko as this. Replace everything.
Well, that's their style, you know.
I like that approach.
So $750 later, it still does the same thing or not?
No, I didn't spend the $750. I put $3 worth of grease on, but it still does the same thing. However, what I noticed is this: changing the electrical load caused this to happen. For example, turning on the headlights would cause a momentary deceleration. Momentary. Turning the headlights back off again would cause a momentary acceleration.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to ask you if I presumed, even though you didn't mention it, that it was not related to how level the road was.
No, it wasn't any of these things.
Because
Nothing
obviously,
that I could
as you change the load, like if you have to climb a hill, the pedal has to go down further, obviously.
Okay, but I don't have to turn the lights on and off that often where it's bothersome.
Yeah.
But changing lanes is a problem because that requires operating the turn indicator.
Right, and when
the
you
thing
do
goes
that,
into what seems like oscillation. Actually, it's just doing a step change with the lamp load as it flashes on and off.
boy, this is brilliant. This is great.
So coincident with the flashing of the directionals, you feel the pedal going glunk,
glunk, glunk, glunk. This really bothers you, David?
I'd like some insight into how to get around this without spending $750 to replace the whole thing, which might finally not fix it anyway.
Remember the original question of why would anybody in his right mind?
I think we've given sufficient evidence to support the theory, David. The original premise.
I mean, I can't. What are you? You're down there on the floor looking at the position of the gas pedal, and
No, he's got his bare foot on it. Now, a shod foot would probably not be sensitive to
That's
these
the whole
fluctuations.
problem. You get your shoes off.
Yeah, well, now that I'm aware of it, you see, I mean, I can sense it. I could be wearing boots, and I'm aware of this.
Yeah, because you've been sensitized to it. But you realize it's illegal to drive with your shoes off?
You know something? I do that. I keep the shoes at hand, so...
Yes, if you get pulled over.
Yeah, I can put them on quickly.
On the other hand, you can drive without your pants, but you need shoes. Jeez, David, I don't think we have the answer.
I have one theory.
Yeah.
Here's my theory. Okay. My theory is that the reason that this is all happening is that your charging system is putting an unnecessary load, an undue load, an exceptional load on the engine. Why would it do that? Because there's something wrong with the alternator.
This is a good
so
theory.
when the alternator is called on to produce more power, right?
Okay.
It puts a bigger load on the engine because the bearings are shot.
Nah, your brain is shot.
Oh, I like
this. This is a good theory.
I kind of like this, David.
The reason it happens is because the thing is controlled electrically and not by vacuum. And the reason it's not controlled by vacuum is that diesels don't have enough vacuum generally to run stuff like this.
Right.
And that's probably a flaw in the system. And it may be that you could spend $750 for a new servo and a controller and all that, and it might do the same thing.
Right.
You need some kind of circuitry to stabilize the voltage going to this servo.
Yeah.
That's what you need, and that's beyond us.
No.
But I'm sure that we will get circuits drawn for us by every electronics engineer in the country.
And
we'll mail them all to you.
We have your phone number. As soon as we get the stuff, we'll find out where you live and we'll mail it all to you so you can figure it out.
I'd appreciate that.
All right.
Just for the ideas.
Thanks for your call.
Hey, thanks very much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Jill from Missoula, Montana.
Hi, Jill.
Yeah, Missoula.
Yeah.
So, Jill, what's up?
Well, first of all, I didn't know if this was too tasteless a topic to bring up.
Not for us.
Is it flatulence?
I didn't think so, and I only thought of you two to ask. Truly. I really couldn't come up with anyone else.
See, I mean, it's almost Okay.
I've been witnessing something more and more on my way to work before 8 a.m. every Monday morning. And it's starting to bother me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at the red light, and there are cars turning in front of me, one after another, on their way to work. And for some reason, there's some invisibility factor people seem to think exists while they're in their cars.
Yes.
And I've been witnessing, maybe you can guess, picking their noses.
Oh.
Way too much.
Jill, that's so tasteless.
No, are you sure they're not just scratching their noses?
No, it's bad. And it's upsetting because, Monday, you ride to work, you're kind of in that state.
Were they up to like more than the first knuckle?
Pardon me?
Never mind.
But it's really kind of bothersome, because I have to perform the rest of the day.
I know.
And it's kind of disgusting, so it puts me in that mood. And I thought, well, what about it, you guys?
So there's this
something
steady
going on that I don't know
There's
about?
this steady stream of left-hand turners in front of you,
Yeah.
all of whom are picking.
Well, not every single one, but
a
way
lot,
too
yeah.
many.
Well, let's get to the important question. Mostly men or women?
What do you think?
Men.
Of
Any women?
course.
I've never seen a woman pick her nose. Have you?
I haven't either.
Well, here's the deal.
What?
I mean, I've thought about this a lot.
I thought I was the only
I mean,
one.
I don't know why women don't pick their noses. I don't understand that. But men, it is absolutely necessary for men.
Well, I'll tell you why. And I will freely admit that I pick my nose.
But these same
And
guys,
so does Doug. He just raised his hand. And so did Jennifer. Has it been a dry summer in Montana?
Oh, it's been really hot.
Hot, right.
Yeah.
And dry. I mean, I don't think there's much
Boy,
humidity.
nothing grows big
dry.
boogers better than hot,
Dry
weather.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
no, wait a minute. This is all year long. It's not just summer.
No,
Well, they're the residual effects, I mean, this
No,
doesn't-
the winter's even worse. It's drier. It's always. It's true that it's all the time.
But these same men aren't walking down the street doing it. They
No, and
do
here's
it in
why.
their cars.
You know why?
Why?
Because they know that they shouldn't be doing it in public. And the only place that they're alone is in their cars.
But they're not alone.
Well, the thing
That's
is
it.
that
They
you
think they're alone.
You can't see what else they're even doing in their cars. I mean, but the car is kind of a semi-private place.
It is.
It's tantamount to being home and having the shades drawn.
It is.
Because you have, not only do you have the privacy or the insulation afforded by the windows and whatever, but you also have velocity. So people can't get a fix on you. They can't really say, he was picking his nose.
No,
maybe he wasn't. I really can't tell.
And even if they do, because it's not just that it's invisibility, it's anonymity.
It's anonymity.
I never forget a face. If I saw him again, I'd remember.
You need to start writing down license plate numbers. It's clear.
Right.
Jeez, I don't. This is an important
No,
social
it is-
issue,
it-
obviously.
It is true, and I think I understand why men do it in the car, because there is this anonymity and this semi-privacy. But what I don't understand is why women don't have the need.
Because
to
they
do
don't
this.
have nose hairs. Nose hairs are the problem.
You think that's...
Oh.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
And now you know that someplace there is a PhD candidate writing a doctoral thesis about this.
Well, not
as
yet,
we speak.
but someone will be on
I'm
next
sure
week.
they will.
Why do men pick and women don't?
Well, women don't have nose hairs like men do. Women don't get those tree stumps growing out.
You think that's what it is? Huh?
No, I mean, when a woman I could just see my wife going to the hairdresser saying, "Yeah, give me a little streak, Gigi, and trim my nose hairs." I mean, when I go to the barber shop, he's got the machine up there.
The weed whacker.
Oh yeah, the thing with the titanium blades.
You're scaring me now.
It is a problem, and I know it's disgusting, but we guys are just gross.
Yeah, but, geez, it really affects some of us on the road.
No,
What if I get so distracted?
Well, I
and
mean, you're
upset?
absolutely right. I mean, this is a question that we certainly are not capable of answering by ourselves, but I'm sure that we have 1 million listeners, 6 people
Yes.
at least. If you think that you have answers to these and their other questions.
We have plunged to new depths.
I thought cream rinse was a problem. I thought we had sunk to the depths when we were discussing cream rinse. But I would like to hear the opinions of whoever has an opinion.
Right.
And the address, of course, is Car Talk Plaza.
Yeah.
Booger Division.
Just BD.
BD.
Car Talk Plaza BD.
BD. And that's it. And I'm sure that by next week we will have answers. I mean, I'm sure there's a professional out
Jill,
there.
I want you to know that if we're not on next year because of tastelessness,
it'll be you.
It'll be your fault.
No, it's not me. I just brought it
I know
up.
we never would have discussed this. We're we're happy discussing carburetors and fuel injection and disc brake calipers. We didn't want to enter this. This is out of our line, so to speak.
This is why I hesitated to call.
I can
guys
understand.
Are the ones.
Well, get some plate numbers so we can embarrass some people. On Missoula.
Could I? I could.
You could. I know you will, too.
I will.
I
could.
You call us with the numbers, we'll read them on the air. See you later.
Okay, thanks.
We could even check with the DMV and get their names.
We have definitely plunged in new depths. Well,
man.
It happened again. You have squandered another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug the Subway Fugitive, not a slave to fashion, Bongo Boy Berman. Our associate producers are David the Calves of Belleville Green and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Bronx Zoo, caribou, zebra-roo, rabbit stew, kangaroo, beef ragout, duck fondue, and braised tofu, howdy-do. It's John Bugsy Lawler. I'll Russ say it. This is NPR.